So I believe the vibes we bring into our home are so important, down to our teacups, to our chopsticks, to our forks and spoons, especially now in a world where we have limitless options at our fingertips. We can go to IKEA, we can go on Amazon and just buy whatever. I like to take a minimalist approach to shopping, but I'm not a minimalist, and we'll talk about this another time. But I like to take a minimalist approach to shopping because I truly believe in grabbing items that resonate with myself, hold value, ones that feel like they have a story behind them, and sustainability as well, right? Like fast fashion, fast products is destroying our planet. So I like to make sure that I can grab things that, is taking care of nature, take care of nature, nature takes care of us. So to start off, I'm gonna show you something y'all have been seeing anyways in my videos, is my tea pot. Now, I love this teapot. I think it's amazing. The colors, the little bamboo, super my vibe. Like, I love to bring wood into my home. It resonates with my soul. So stuff like this, where we have the bamboo and everything, is amazing. Now, I got this thrifting. Guess how much I got this for? Take a guess, take a guess. $2. $2. Now, beautiful endless steel. Yes. And at the same time, I found this cup. And this cup is, I love this cup. And I know this cup is a vibe because I vibe with it. But so many people have been commenting on this cup in my videos, especially on TikTok. Now this cup, take a guess how much this cost. 50 cents. Yes, 50 cents. I got it thrifting. Now, when I shop, I don't actually, at this point in my life, I don't buy sets of dishes and cutlery like that. I buy one-off pieces. So I don't have 4 of these, right? I have 1 of these. And then also I'll have another mug in its own individual form. Every piece of cutlery and dishware I have is actually an individual unique piece. And that's what I like to do. I like to have pieces that have a story behind it. This is my favorite bowl. Now this bowl is from Senegal, directly imported. I have a friend that does imports from Senegal, so he has people that, hand crafts these. And I've had this bowl for a couple of years. This is solid. I love it. Again, the wood, to me, wood cutlery, dishware is super important. It's good for the eyesight. When I'm eating food, it's not just about the food and how it tastes, but it's also the presentation. It's also how does my food look on its plating, in its bowls. And this, to me, I don't usually eat at a dinner table all the time. Like, I will sit anywhere in my crib and eat. So this can go on my lap very easily, and I just do my thing, grab my chopsticks. I prefer to use chopsticks majority of the time, either chopsticks or spoons. Now, if you see these ones are actually from Cambodia, I believe. Let's get that focus. Yeah, so these were from Cambodia, I believe, and I haven't even used these. I have a lot of cutlery that I almost just use for decor as well. I have a set that I use, but these ones I haven't used. Now, with this bowl, I'll eat everything in this. I'll eat stews, rice, throw fruit in there. Anything. This thing will last me forever. I will literally probably have this bowl forever. Shout out to Omar. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate this bowl. Next. Now, this is one of my favorites right now. I use this, I've actually had this for a couple of years, but I normally use this for when I'm cooking up plantains. Yes, I say plantains and not plantain. When I cook plantains, I use this for that. And I love this again because it goes with the tones and the color palettes I like. As you can see, it matches my shirt, right? I think we all, when we're kids, we ask each other, what's your favorite color? When you look around your home, you should be seeing your favorite colors, your favorite tones, you should be creating palettes within your home, especially even in the kitchen, because this is just gonna make you feel better. It's gonna boost your energy. It's gonna make you feel like you have an atmosphere and an aura in your space, right? I'm all about generating energy in my spaces. So like the colors, the smell, down to every single little detail. These are all crucial in just, having that grounded energy at home. People say to me all the time, you're a very calm individual. It's because I take care of these little elements in my home, right? Now this one is kind of funny. It's a wine mug. But I use it for hot chocolate. So imagine this, you chilling, it's Friday night, you just had a bath, you just had a shower, and you feeling like you want something warm in your belly. When you're young and moms would make, a little bit of warm milk or hot chocolate. That's what you're about to do. I like to get it real foamy in here, sprinkle a little bit of like raw cacao in there as well, and voila. This reminds me of Hook, the movie Hook, where they're at the buffet and he's drinking the big drink.
How was it?
Bangarang.
Peter! Kid!
It just brings me back to my childhood. Again, this to me has a story. This item has sentimental value. It reminds me of a movie I loved when I was a child, and it's very comfortable to hold. And I got this for 75 cents, 75 cents, 75 cents, y'all. Love it. Okay, now these are my clay cups. I'll give you a good look over there. Now I love these. I drink water out of these. Drinking out of clay can help improve your metabolism without any dangerous chemicals, and it can also maintain the testosterone levels in your body, they say. Ancient times they used clay, so we know there's power to this, but at the same time, aesthetic, just a vibe. I got these, again, this is from the earth, handmade. Not sure how much I got these for, but I got a set. I didn't get this thrifting, but we're gonna call it sustainable because it's made out of clay and this is gonna last me forever. Okay, now this bowl, I love this bowl. I used to always make smoothie bowls in this bowl. I haven't made one of those in a long time. Maybe we should do one of those. Now this bowl is interesting. I got this thrifting, but actually my ex-girlfriend found it when I was with her. And the random thing is, it also has her initials on it. I didn't carve it in there. She just found it in there. It was one of those things. Now when we broke up, I was like, should I keep this bowl? It's kind of like weird to keep a bowl from my ex, but then I was like, I love this bowl. And at the same time, it still has value to me. And it has good memories to it as well. You understand? So I love this bowl. Again, I think this bowl was like $3-4. It's a pottery bowl, so it's a one-off. It's not perfect. I like imperfect items. I like items that are unique. It's all curvature. Again, look at the color, matches my shirt. Obviously, I love greens. I love the yellow tones, right? I love the earth tones. Again, I love the nature, the organic. These are the vibes I like to bring into my house. Now, one of my favorite pieces is my kitchen table. And I rarely eat there, but it's in my kitchen. And now when I moved into this house, again, I wasn't feeling the space. But as soon as I brought that table in, it changed everything for me, right? Once you bring wood into a modern home, once you just start to bring wood elements, a little bit of nature, a little bit of greenery, you're gonna feel that your home is transforming and you're gonna get that energy if you like those vibes. When I was talking about minimalism earlier, and I'm not a minimalist, basically, I just think people who go into minimalism forget about culture. They forget about flavor. They forget about vibes. They just make their home feel like an Apple store. And they always have a fake little plant in there. And I'm like, no, I need to make sure that nature is with me, that their culture, that there's tones, there's palettes, that we're really creating a space, a sanctuary that feels good. And that's why I don't recognize myself as a minimalist, because all the minimalism homes I've been seeing lately just aren't a vibe. But I do love having intention with my items, making sure that all my items I grabbed aren't just ones I'm gonna use for a little bit and throw away, right? We're trying to live a sustainable life as much as possible, to the point I'm going to be building an Earthship probably sometime in the next couple of years. Oh yeah, and you already know we're gonna document that. It's gonna be an amazing ownership. Next item. Look at this. This is a little fire. I use this actually for honey. Now y'all know I am a honey addict if you watched my last video. Yeah, so basically I'll like use this for honey and I'll sit here and eat honey with it. But obviously it's a little knife. You can use it for other things. It's not a sharp knife, but it's a vibe as well. It's handmade. Look at the wire wrapped around the wood. And then it almost looks like a marble blade. But I say here, and I'll use this. I'll just eat my honey. I love my honey. Love it. Okay, what else do we have? Now for cutlery, my favorite things are wooden spoons, wooden forks. Again, vibes, right? These will last me basically a long time. I use this one for spices. I use this one for greens. And I use these ones for salad. Now, I'm not a fan of silverware. I like my cutlery to be wood. I like my cutlery to be, you know, organic, nature. These are bamboo straws. I love these. I use these for my smoothies. Nice and thick ones. So even if you have a thick smoothie, these work. And again, this is a bamboo straw. This is gonna last me forever. And I got these for about 10 cents. 10 cents. And my favorite, this is my favorite. I was gonna call it a bowl, but because here's the thing, I don't use any plates. I don't have plates in my house. Reason is I eat all over the place and I like to eat in my lap sometimes, and a plate food could just fall off. And I don't know, I'm just not a fan of plates. So if I do have a plate, it's a plate like this that has a curvatures. I'm really big into curvatures, as you guys can tell. And I love the shape of this one. This one is amazing for having multiple dishes on one plate. So I have like a stew here, some black rice here, have my greens here, maybe some mango or like a salsa here. And when this is full, I'm satisfied. Satisfied. Check that out. Now that's beautiful. Now I got this for about, this was probably like $5. It was probably like $5 to be honest. But again, I got this thrifting. A lot of these items I got thrifting, right? For me, it's like the importance of bringing items into my kitchen, into my home that I resonate is just as important as my meditations, right? When I'm cooking my food and I'm looking around my kitchen, is it pleasant for my eyes? Yes. You know, when I'm eating my food, is it pleasant for my eyes? Yes, because it's in the aesthetic that I like. Think about when you go to a restaurant and it has an amazing atmosphere. Doesn't it make the food taste better? Aren't you like, wow, this is just an amazing experience? You can create that same experience at home. So while you're cooking your food and you're getting your nutrition in, if it's also the plating is beautiful, your vibes are there, like for what you like, your uniqueness. If you have an atmosphere in your kitchen, in your home while you're eating, then you are just energizing yourself on a daily basis, right? You're eating good foods, ITAL foods. You're drinking out of cups that you love, ones that have stories behind them, sentimental value behind them. You understand? Unique pieces. Again, every piece I showed you is a complete, none of these are sets, but if you notice, they all match. But I got them all at completely different times, right? They're all a vibe. They're all what we call a vibe ting, right? I got them all at completely different times, but over time they accumulate and they just match and it creates a vibe in my home. So these are some of my favorite finds right now, sustainable thrift finds. Trust me, when the world opens back up, we're gonna go crazy. Plus, there's so many more things I wanna get. but the vibes are important, and the sustainability is important, and just pleasing our senses while we're at home and getting creative, right? Like shopping, doing like a little bit decor vibes, thrifting. These are all creativity, and it embraces our uniqueness. Each one of us is unique. So our homes, our style shouldn't imitate every single other person, right? That's why I love IKEA for certain things, but I could never go to IKEA, look at a bedroom set, and be like, that's the one, give it to me, just like that. You know what I mean? Fast fashion, fast decor, all of that comes in and out because they're trends. But when you go and you find unique pieces, sustainable pieces, you know, these will last forever. And just like my table, that's an antique. That's a beautiful antique I got. It was $1,200. I got it for $240. So I'm catching deals out here. I'm getting a lot of deals on a lot of products, and I'm having things that I love. And that's just my style. You may think, yo, this guy's got some butt ugly stuff. But to me, it's beautiful. Before I go, I also love to hold a lot of wood. I don't even know what to call these things, but I have a lot of these, and I keep lavender in them and different herbs just around the house, just for senses, just for the smell, keep it a natural vibe. And besides that, I have more bowls. Like I have more wooden bowls, more like coconut bowls, more wooden straws. Like again, pure chopsticks, straws, you know, metal gold straws. Right? It's just a vibe. So you don't know, in hindsight, everything gonna be all right. It's a vibe thing, and we powered by Ja. If you liked the video, subscribe, like, comment. If you didn't like it because you're like, yo, this guy literally just showed us his forks and spoons, I'm sorry. I nerd out on this stuff. So, but thank you for tuning in. Give thanks.